Good morning, wonderful creatures of this planet. How's it going? I hope that you're absolutely doing well, that you woke up rested, and that you're ready, to allow this day to unfold fully for you and accept everything as it is. Welcome to another beautiful day of your life. Today, I decided to share an importance of, being present as our presence opens up basically the field you allow to yourself much more, and then you're not consumed by your mind. And the easiest way to do this is actually throughout breathing. This is personal experience, and breathing into the heart, like with the intention that you breathe into your heart, and you focus like fully the intention, like as you're breathing towards your heart. The reason why it disconnects you from your mind, basically, so you're not consumed by your thoughts, feelings, emotions, or so-called, ego, that but once you start questioning things, this and that, this is not gonna work, yeah, sure, this and that, that's all ego-driven, and it's in your mind actually happening, like within, and it's our belief systems. Once we try to prove ourselves like something new, of course, like doubt arises, like, all these feelings, things, opinions, like, and that's ego driven, right? So mind driven. Mind is like absolutely a fantastic thing. It's just sometimes, we allow it to wander so much and we start believing it so much. You should believe yourself more. Believe this present moment. It's bringing you everything. Always. And it's always unfolding in ways, like, again, absolutely beautiful. So with these practices, you're basically switching off from your mind towards your heart. And there is this space of, like, let's say, nothingness. And just breathe and just be in this space. Practice opening up within this space. And you will see that, there is different things going on. Your body wants to tell you something, senses. Again, like whenever we are practicing something like this, you're not looking for things, like searching and, going deep, because that's, again, ego driven. And when it's like that, you might get an answer, related to your ego and not something that you're actually looking for. One important thing, like whenever you want to get into breathing or like switching off into nothingness, yeah, it's basically like a meditation, state of like just beingness. The important thing is to ground yourself so that your body is grounded to the earth, right? So that you allow, so let's say, the excess energy to be grounded that is around you, and everything else that you're calling in, that you ground it to the earth, that it stays in this physical realm within you or with you, however that might look or be. Yeah? This is something that really helps, understanding, like, let's say that if I had a hard day and everything, I'm all the way around and this and that, and I'm trying to like switch off. No, my body is like buzzing. I'm completely consumed by, different things. My mind cannot shut down. I'm not shut down. We are not shutting it down. We are just making it quiet, letting it like breathe, expand, and just do this. Yeah, just being. You just allow the pulsating. Yeah. And here comes the importance, like, of breathing into the heart. Once you aim your intention, fully to your heart, it opens up your heart. And from heart, you think different. You do different. And your path is different. Mind always wants, always this, always compares, always looks, always searches, always like a computer that is always like running. Yeah. And we get to get consumed by this, within certain states. Exactly. And switching off is like, I remind it often. Because often human beings are just doing things and, more and more and always on it and things. Sure. Whatever floats your boat. The important thing is switching off and allowing miracles to unfold. Allow something to land. Allow yourself to heal. Just allowing that, it's fine. And with all these practices that we were doing, it's like, yes, hard things might come in life. And with these practices, you're learning to let go, to detach from it, to thank it, as it is, because it has brought you up until this point. And the best is yet unfolding, like in every single possible way. Never forget that. Like it's the best part of your life is still ahead of you, like fully. Yes. And it's filled with like miracles and so many wonderful things. However, in order that you get to experience these, you have to face yourself. And I got to a conclusion, feedback. People telling me that it's not easy. Well, it's how you look at it. If you think it's not easy, it's because for you it's not easy for some reason. And when you think it's not easy, that it becomes hard, it becomes hard. Again, like, it's the right thing to ask is like, why does it make you feel that way? Because there is something for sure. And to get answer on that, we have to allow the answer to arise naturally whenever you're asking yourself a question. Not like, oh, I know this is the answer. That's ego driven. Can you trust that? I'm always saying that there might be something else, And once you find it, you will know. Because it changes things. And that's how you trace, let's say, the thought backwards. Like, what? How? And go backwards, like try to find, like dig deeper and go more. And then most likely, it's like most of the people that I know, oh, but I cannot because of this and that. And it's already like piling up the stuff. Why not? And for me, it's like, all right, but you asking you, is that what you need? And here like this is what we explain to ourselves always. Oh, it's because this and that. If you think that way, sure. It's your belief system again. And this repeats until you don't like figure it out, until you don't get an answer on it. But you know where to look. It's always within. And always digging like deeper. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's just allowing. This is what I'm saying. Like, allow. Allow what? Allow just the thought to arise, Or answer for your question that you were asking so much, Because sometimes we are blinded by so much thoughts and belief systems and things that we want and everything, like overbooked. Let's say it works on 100%, like, wow. And it needs, something to come in. Where? How? When it's like fully consumed. And it drives you like that. You're not driving it, it drives you. Wow. Welcome to becoming a passenger. And like this, a lot of like human wonderful beings are like stuck in their heads, like, just like giving it so much power that it consumes, and then you disconnect it from reality. And again, on this disconnected, connected, it reminds you of like a Bluetooth connection. Let's say, connected, disconnected. Yes, it's you in present moment as a gift and everything as it unfolds. Consumed by mind or circumstances, disconnected. Therefore, yeah, you are not any more than most likely aware of your surroundings. You might be, or if you think, that's ego driven. It's not what is. Everything is, and all the time, as it is. Yet, how interesting and confusing and wonderful and opposite of wonderful it all looks as it unfolds, and as it has been unfolding constantly. Like, yeah, welcome to life. Yeah, I hope that it did not confuse you, like in ways, it's like, for me this helped, that learning to come from mind to the heart. All right, with breathing and intention, you just aim the oxygen to your heart. Whenever you breathe in, again, like the breath, aim it to the heart. Put your hands on the heart and say, I am breathing into my heart, opening my heart. And deep into it, out. And you will see that the mind gets more quiet. So again, it depends, like if you need different practices, the most efficient one is always writing down your thoughts, and then on the bottom you sign it off with this writing here. I am transferring the thoughts from my head into this piece of paper. And if you sign it, date it, like however, so that you can come back to it. The more detailed, the better. But again, you don't have to overdo it. Oh, is it right? Is it not? And you become unsure of what you did is going to work or not, and it will put you to uncertainty. I think this is not helping me. Well, if you think like that, it's most likely not, for some reason. You see, like this is why, I refer always to simplicity. It's simple, just like being. And what? Nothing. Like that's it. All right. And now the practice after this is to get familiar with this. Practicing this, and you within it, within this like nothingness. But that's actually where everything lies inside, like absolutely. And everything is absolutely reachable. It's because you're not consumed by things, you're within it, and everything can flow to you or through you. Just say, set the intention. Exactly. New ideas, new possibilities, new perspectives. Because the limitless consciousness, you allow yourself to be connected to it, but it's actually disconnection from all, just being and observing within all and nothing. Because it's always you connecting it all. Above and below, you're between of it all as it is. Exactly. Heart, earth, and grounding, we said it's very important. Yes. Protection of your body is very important in terms of like whenever you're doing like spiritual things, or protect your body fully. If you are not sure how to do it, do your research first. Exactly. Do everything like straight from your heart, with respect, with love, with appreciation, gratefulness towards it. Fully. And there is absolutely no harm. And it's the truth, and it's actually your truth. This will vary to individuals, who experiences what and in which ways, because it's based on your everything, on your whole past, on your character, on your what you've been through, what's waiting for you, what is like the whole thing. But the fascinating thing is that you know it all. But for some reason, like most of the people are struggling recalling it, like remembering. Remembering what? Exactly. It's interesting, right? Remember that you is what matters, that you're incredibly special, and that life is about you. And only you can figure out your life and your path, and make it simple, make it joyful, have fun, and just be yourself.